Hello RageQuitters, my name is TerminatorUK and today we're back for another hardware review. This time we're looking at the Razer Lancehead wireless and wired gaming mouse. This review is going to be slightly different. Normally you would see my face in a full screen video. This we're doing a bit of a hybrid format. If you check out the description in the link below this video, you'll see the review of the mouse in a written format. So this video is just purely going to focus on the performance aspect of this particular mouse. So just briefly before this round starts in Overwatch, this mouse can be used in two modes. It can be used in a wired mode or a wireless mode. If you can see from the picture-in-picture footage, we're actually using it in this first game in a wired mode. So let's see how this particular mouse performs. So this particular mouse has got a little bit of weight to it, a tiny bit more drag than expected when in the wired mode, but for a wireless mouse, as we'll find out a bit later, it's actually incredibly light. As you can see, I can still get a few flick shots off as Anna, the hero of choice that we're going to be using for this particular review. And it uses a sniper rifle in Overwatch for dealing damage, but also quite uniquely in this game to actually heal their opponents as well. So I'm not actually trying to kill my team here, I'm actually trying to heal them up. The start of this round doesn't go too well, so I try and heal myself up by dropping that grenade as I just did there, and try and get out of dodge. There's an enemy Pharaoh overhead. Get a nice 3 shots on her there to finish her off. Sleep dart failed there against Arissa because she had a fortify ability up, which stops her from being put to sleep. A few nice flick shots there on Junkrat, and then a couple more on Farah to keep her alive. I've got an enemy Sombra to my rear, but you can see how fast the mouse is able to do a 180-10. Again, I mess up against Harissa there. She's still got a fortify ability up. That's why she's in gold, and I couldn't sleep her. So yeah, end of that attack. So just while we're respawning a minute, the mouse features some textured sides, which I'm not massively a huge fan of. They're kind of like ribbed instead of smooth. No pun intended there. And I find it's kind of a little bit sharp on the thumbs over time. I'm hoping this isn't going to be a trend with Razer mice going forwards, but it's kind of a bit horse for courses there, personal preference. I've fallen back here because the team fight was lost, so I wasn't going to do much particular work by going in my own. Missed the sleep dart there. I've actually, if you saw in the picture-in-picture footage, I've actually got the sleep dart bound to the middle mouse button, which I found is very, very reactive and responsive on this particular mouse. So it's you got plenty of buttons. I think 9 in total that you can rebind on this one. So if you like to rebind some of the actions to mouse buttons like I do, then you've got plenty of opportunity to do that. That attack didn't go particularly well, but there's a good scene coming up in just a moment. So you see our friendly Pharaohs up in the sky there, so I'm doing a bit of heals, but there's also the enemy one there as well, so I help take it out of the sky whilst applying some heals onto my own Pharaoh. Nice little flick hit on Junkrat there, and then follow that with a bit more damage with Genji. I boost my friendly Roadhog, which gets his abilities. Nice little sleep dart there on Genji. I really thought that was really good. See, this is why I like having a bit of an anti-climax coming up here. Yeah, I die. This is why I like having buttons bound, actions bound on the mouse itself rather than the keyboard, because I find those kind of abilities where you need to use precision to execute correctly at the right time are absolutely brilliant on the mouse. So I get a bit of feeling in on the team here, but then Arissa pins me down, so decide to camp behind these ramparts, but get a few nice precision heals. So the Lancehead isn't a particularly small mouse, but it is agile, so it's quite impressive to be able to do these kind of flick shots with a mouse of this sort of size. For example, I don't think I'd be able to do quite the same thing on like the Razer Def Adder. I just filed that. I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on that one because it's such a popular mouse, but I find that a bit cumbersome to use, as this one is pretty good. I'll get under attack by Tracer a bit by Nade, and look at that nice little no scope there on Tracer to finish her off. So yeah, this particularly in wide mode, I find the sort of hip firing from this particular mouse is really good, like to do those 180 turns. It's got a very good balance of precision and speed that's going on with this particular mouse. Bit more healing to the team. There goes Genji double jumping. Nice little flick there in the air. Our team starts to sustain quite a bit of damage at this point. So we've got some nice little sort of clutch healing there, and combination of hip fire and some scope shots. Keep our Roadhog just about alive there. But a lot of these videos are quite hard to do because you get quite muscle memory. If you see my sniping against a Farah here, I get one shot but then miss another one there, and I probably would have got that on my Razer Diamondback mouse that I use quite a bit. Having said that, I get a nice little no scope there on Tracer, but yeah, the muscle memory is everything, so it's quite hard to do these reviews and performance and say what's great and what's not, because you get so used to a particular mouse and its shape and weight and stuff like that, so you do have to take this with a pinch of salt. But it's quite easy to find when a mouse is going to have potential over time. You'll find in the first few rounds whether that's going to be kind of the mouse for you, or whether you think that it's probably going to be too big or cumbersome or too small, etc. And I'd definitely say this is a mouse that if I spent more time with, that I would definitely improve on over time and enjoy using, so that's always a really good sign. Some terrible shots there, but a nice little sleep there on Genji to get away from danger, so kind of make up for it. Get a few no scopes there on Moira to finish her off. Try and keep my Roadhog alive. Just as we thought we were going to hold the payload, I just get killed there. It's back to the spawn room for me. Got some nice little hip fires coming up. Boost my Roadhog, and again this Tracer must be absolutely hating me. If you see now, I go for the Genji, hit the Tracer, got the Tracer yet again. Some nice little snipe hits again on my team, but they go down still. Too much damage coming in. I can't keep them alive. I decide to retreat here, but ooh, nice little sleep there on Genji. So quite pleased with that. Again, those 180 turns seem to be really good on this mouse. Even though you've got that precision, the speed to turn around is fantastic. Get a nice little 2 hit there on Genji, and then a nice little hip fire, and then to finish him off. Quite proud of that. But you see some of those tiny sort of precision hits there against Farah. Probably would have been able to do that on my Diamondback, but not on this mouse. Obviously when she's just sat there in the air, it's quite easy to finish off. But yeah, the muscle memory is so much so important in this particular game, and so it's quite hard to definitively say like one mouse is better than another. Just with a quick review. Unfortunately, they get a lot of momentum on there. The EMP from Zombra disables all of our abilities and forces us back. You can see from the kill cam we're losing members left, right and centre here, but I do get a nice little sleep on Winston, which I was quite proud of. But really, this starts all going downhill. It's kind of me on my own there, and I get one shot in, but again, back to the spawn room. So we've got one little blast attack on this wide part of the video, and I'll show you an excellent example of how not to play Anna in just a moment. So I'm under attack by our Genji here, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shots off the hip to get Genji there, where half the team has died. So yeah, pretty tragic at the end there. So yeah, not too bad of a round, but yeah, the slightly heavier feel than I'd want from a particular mouse, but the overall good impression. So let's go on to a second map, and we're going to use the device exclusively in wireless mode, should I say, and we'll see how it performs when configured in this mode. Right, catch you on the next video. Welcome back to the second part of the performance review. This time we are using the mouse exclusively in wireless mode. You should be able to see that in the picture-in-picture footage. I can immediately feel that the mouse is much lighter and more responsive in this mode. Whilst there's absolutely nothing wrong with the wired mode, this mouse is obviously born to be wireless, and it's incredible, the performance of feeling absolutely no lag whatsoever. I mean, with wireless mice you normally associate, particularly the older generation ones, with like Bluetooth receivers. You would experience some lag with this one. This one, I just could not tell any difference, like literally could not tell any difference between the two. And you immediately see, as we go into it, you can see that again it's a nice sort of flick healing shot, so it's probably part and parcel that I'm getting used to like muscle memory, getting used to the mouse, but I'm not missing my shots here, and I'm getting quite decent tracking, so I'm happy with the performance so far. Team's doing pretty good, still getting those heals in. See, middle mouse button again, love it. That nice little sleep on Reaper there, and team finishing off. See, my confidence is starting to grow using the mouse and flicking onto my targets, these quick transitions. See, a nice little heal coming up now as Tracer's going across there. Nice little flick to her. Bit more healing into my allies. Do a nice little flick up there to put the Bayonade in the right place. Yeah, Moira coming after me. Nice little sleep yet again there. Using the middle mouse button. Stupidly though, I do wake her up and miss a few times, hit her once. It's just unlucky there. Should have finished her off with a melee attack. A bit more damage and we would have got her. So back we're going again. As I say, finding the mouse much lighter and more responsive in this mode. Might be because I'm just getting used to it, but I like the lack of restriction, not having the cable there. It's really helping. You see, getting some of these hip fire shots in to heal my team. Get two nice little flick heals there again on Lucio after a quick scope. So Nana Boost and Road Dog is a good target normally to put the Nana Boost on. And I see an enemy Bastion, so I try and put a sleep dart in, but I actually hit that Orisa that was coming across that actually body blocked in front of him. Still, it had the desired effect. Let's get some nice snipe heals there on Lucio and a few more there on Zarya. Reaper comes after Zarya now and I keep her alive with a few more shots. Get a nice little hit on Tracer going across there. Got a Bastion again, this time I hit the sleep dart. Again, that's always very useful for the team. So Reaper pops his ultimate and takes Zarya out, but then I see Road Dog on his own, but look at the nice sustained healing here on Road Dog. They're not coming after me, fortunately. I popped my Nana Boost to keep him alive, but pumped so much healing to him into the process. Then Reaper comes across, sleep dart again. See, that's why I like, keep saying it, but that's why I like having the abilities on the mouse. You can do these really quick actions whilst aiming at the same time. So yeah, round one secure, good start. So yeah, I definitely recommend this mouse in wireless mode. You really don't, and I'm very fussy when it comes to input lag on peripherals, as most of my friends keep telling me I'm a bit anal on that, but yeah, I'm very picky when it comes to those sort of things. So yeah, I've found there to be an imperceivable difference between the two, so really good. And the lack of having a cable attached to the end and any drag that might cause is a huge bonus, and it's very light for a wireless mouse actually, considering it's got a battery in, much lighter than any other wireless mouse of any decent calibre I've seen. Our Genji takes some damage there, but I get a nice quick flick heal on there. I tried to go after his Pharah, actually hit my own Genji twice because he body blocks her. Hit her twice, but I don't actually manage to get the shot through there. Added some damage there on Anna, and we secured the kill. It was actually Tracer that finished her off there. Get a bit more healing in on the team. Genji needs a melee. I get a nice little hit shot there on Genji. Again, the precision of the mouse in wireless mode really helped me to do that. So I start this duel with Pharah, and this goes on for a while. I get 2 hits on there, but I can't quite get the third hit on there, and hit my own Tracer healing her instead of getting that Pharah. Desperate to try and get that Pharah. Probably spending too much time. Thinking I'm going to finish her off here, make 2 misses, nearly get myself killed. Unfortunately, my Road Dog comes and saves my life. Thank you very much, Mr. Road Dog. Genji needs some healing, get a nice little hit shot on her. Get some nice little flick heals again. I don't think I would have been able to do that in the wide mode. But here we go. 1, 2, 3. 3 shots on Pharah. Finally get her out the sky. Feels good. Oh, just missed that sleep dart on Anna. Gutting. Just jumped over at the last moment, but The enemy Reinhardt comes in, fire my Bayonade down on him so he couldn't get any healing. Then I put 2 shots into Anna to take her out, and then we're all guns blazing, so I try and put some extra damage into the Graviton Surge on that. Nice little sleep on Farah there, but oh, what a tragic miss there when she lands the ground. So I can hit her 3 times when she's bobbing around in the air, but I can't hit her when she's in the ground. Epic fail, but brilliant. Very pleased with that round, and as you can see, the wireless performance of the mouse is absolutely stellar. I'm very pleased to report that this is probably the first wireless mouse which you can't tell any perceivable difference in terms of lag or performance difference over the wired mode. Absolutely superb. Razer have really done their own work, and it's a fantastic device to use. So what we're going to rate this mouse? Well, I won't give anything away. You'll have to look at the full written description to see the entire review and our rating. Thanks very much for listening, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.